Hey everyone! This is my boyfriend, if you didn't know. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Joe.
And what do you do, Joe?
I run Serebii.net, arguably the world's foremost website for Pokémon news and information. It's got Pokédexes, everything you need to know about all the games, anime, manga, TCG, and so forth.
And how long have you been running your website?
I'd prefer not to say that because it makes me feel old.
How long have you been running your website?
I have been running the website for 20 years. Yeah, alright.
It's become a bit of a party trick. Me, friends, we would say a Pokédex number, and Joe would be able to tell us pretty much straight away what that Pokemon is. In my streams, and people have said, Marty, does Joe know every single Pokemon? And if something is asked in be it my stream or a friend's stream, like Joe would be right there instantly with the answers. So today we're going to do a video taking advantage of Joe's superpower.
Now, this was my idea because I just figured it would be a little bit of fun for Marty's lovely channel. So be sure to, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, ring that bell for notifications, share it with everyone you know.
So yeah, this was all Joe's idea. I said it could be on our joint channel, but he's like, no, just have it on my channel. So this is all on Joe. And what we're going to do, I've got my scarf, which has been partly eaten by a rabbit. We are in the living room, so there's less Pokemon things around anyway, so nothing really to jog Joe's memory. No computer screens, nothing. So hopefully you'll believe us, because I don't know what else we can do to prove that this isn't rigged.
I have no earpieces in.
He has no earpieces in.
I don't have it painted on my eyelids.
I'd be impressed if you did. I have Joe's phone with Pokémon Home, which is out now on iOS, mobile and Nintendo Switch. And so I will go through all those to make sure he is getting them in order. Also, I've got to edit all Pokemon on screen as we're going to go through this to make sure. Yeah, this is going to take me a while to edit. Probably longer than my Pokemon Home video, to be honest.
Oh well.
Okay, so time to blindfold Joe.
My eyes are now itchy.
How many fingers?
4.
And again?
8.
Stop looking at me. You gotta keep bored. And again?
2. It will eventually fall.
Ow!
Well,
double knot it.
Well, I always thought I was gonna go blind one day.
Alright, yeah, do you wanna, should we? Do you wanna?
I got it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, hopefully we won't make any errors. We've done this, hopefully at a time where Joe won't have to stop and do any news and take care of news. So, yeah, hopefully we can do this in one take without interruptions. I guess if we can't, we'll just have to redo it all. Right, you ready? You just knocked your phone out of my... You ready?
Sure. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle. Then 702 is Dedenne, then 703 is Carbink, 704 is Goomy, Sliggoo, Goodra, and 707 is Klefki, 708 is Phantump, 709... Right, so, I was right at the end of Gen 6, as you do, 170 Pokemon left, as you do, and Marty's camera's battery died.
I may have forgotten to charge the battery. It had 2 bars when we started. I thought that would be fine. It wasn't, and I feel really, really bad, so...
I was in the zone.
Yes, we had to do a cut here. The lighting may be different, and I'm so sorry. Blindfold. Yeah, Anaheim scarf from Worlds, because, what people need in Anaheim is clearly a scarf. That should be good.
No, this is too light and I can still see underneath.
I can't do this.
Well, that's going to cut off the circulation of my breathing, but okay.
Better?
Better, I mean, I can still see light.
I mean, light is fine. How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know.
You sure?
7, 2, Or is it 3?
Now?
1,
Now?
4.
Better than the other scarf
It's less
thing.
itchy.
And remember to breathe. And don't make my life difficult while I edit.
I'm gonna. Right. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paras, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primeape, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weepinbell, Victreebel, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, my nose is itchy, sorry, Magnemite, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx, Drowsy, Hypno, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Executor, Cubone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan, Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seaking, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Cypher, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magma, Pinsir, Tauros, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Porygon, Omanite, Omastar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, Mew.
Yeah.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, something's hitting me.
Piplup.
Right, okay. That's Gen 4, I'm not there yet. Right, Gen 2, we start off with Chikorita, Bayleaf, Meganium, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, Totodile, Croconaw, Feraligatr, Sentret, Ferret, Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Ladybird, Ladyen, Spinrack, Ariados, Crobat, Chinchou, Lantern, Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Togepi, Togetic, Natu, Zatu. Is it Natu or Natu? Anyway, Mareep, Flaaffy, Ampharos, Blossom, Marill, Azumarill, Sudowoodo, Politoed, Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff, Apom, that's 191, which is Sunkern, Sunflora, Yanma, Wooper, Quagsire, Espeon, Umbreon, Murkrow, Slowking, Mischievous, Unknown, Wobbuffet, Girafarig, Pineco, Fortress, Dunsparce, Gligar, Steelix, Snubbull, Granbull, Quillfish, Scissor, Shuckle, Heracross, Sneasel, Teddiursa, Ursaring, Slugma, Macago, Swinub, Piloswine, Corsola, Remoraid, Auxiliary, Delibird, Mantine, Skarmory, Houndour, Houndoom, Kingdra, Fanpy, Donphan, Porygon 2, Stantler, Smeargle. Yeah, Stantler and then Smeargle. Sorry, I was doubting myself. 236 is Tyrogue, then Hitmontop, then Smoochum and Elekid and Magby, and then Miltank and Blissey and Raikou and Entei and Suicune and Larvitar and Pupitar and Tyranitar and Lugia and Ho-Oh and Celebi.
Good stuff.
All good?
Remember to breathe.
No.
You don't have to be fast.
Just have to be accurate.
Alright, yeah.
Right, Gen 3, Trico, Grovyle, Sceptile, Torchic, Kabuskin, Blaziken, Mudkip, Marshtomp, Swampert, Poochiena, Mightyena, Zigzagoon, Linoon, Wurmple, Silcoon, Beautifly, Cascoon, Dustox, Lotad, Lombre, Ludicolo, Seedot, Nuzleaf, Shiftry, Tailo, Swellow, Wingull, Pelipper, Ralts, Curlier, Gardevoir, Surskit, Masquerain, Shroomish, Breloom, Slackoff, Vigoroth, Slacking, Nincada, Ninjask, Shedinja, Whismer, Loudred, Exploud, Makuhita, Hariyama, Azurill, Nosepass, Skitty, Delcatty, Sableye, Mawile, Aron, Leron, Agron, Meditite, Medicham, Electrike, Manectric, Plusle, Minun, Volbeat, Illumise, Roselia, Gulpin, Swalot, Carvanha, Sharpedo, Whalmer, Wailord, Numel, Camerupt, Torkoal, Spoink, Grumpig, Spinder, Trapinch, Vibrava, Flygon, Cacnea, Cacturn, Swablu, Altaria, Zangoose, Seviper, Lunatone, Solrock, Barboach, Whiskash, Corfish, Crawdont, Bulltoy, Claydol, Credilli, almost, Anorith, Armaldo, Phoebus, Milotic, Castform, Kecleon, Shuppet, Bayonet, Duskull, Dusklops, Tropius, Chimecho, Absol, Why Not, Snowrunt, Glalie, Spheel, Celio, Woolreen, Clampel, Huntail, Gorobus, Relicanth, Lovedisk, Bagon, Shelgon, Salamence, Beldum, Matang, Metagross, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Latias, Latios, then Kyogre and Groudon, and then Rayquaza and Jirachi and Deoxys.
Cool. If you get a muddle like that, I will forgive it if you correct yourself, because you're on the right.
Yeah, I just
lines.
keep getting 2 Pokemon ahead in my brain, and then it comes out as I'm saying the other one. It's like, great, thanks.
Just take your time. Don't need to rush it. We've still got a lot of time left on the recording before it shuts off.
Right, Gen 4. Turtwig and Grotle, and Torterra, and Chimchar, and Monferno, and Infernape, and Piplup, and Primplup, and Empoleon. And then Starly, and Staravia, and Staraptor, and Bidoof, and Bibarel. And then Kricketot, and Cricketoon. And then Shinx, and Luxio, and Luxray. And Badoo, and Roserade, and Crenadot, and Rampardos. And then Shieldon, and Bastiodon. And then Burmy, and Wormadam, and Moffim. And then Combee, and Vespiquen. And then Pachirisu, and Buizel, and Floatzel. And Cherubi, and Cherim. And then Shellos, and Gastrodon. And then Ambipom. And then Drifloon, and Drifblim. And Bunnery, and Lopunny. And then it's Miss Magius and Honchkrow, and then Glammeow and Perugly, and then Chingling, and then Stunky and Skuntank, and then Bronzor and Bronzong, and then it is Bonsly and Mime Junior, and then Happiny, and then it's Chatot and Spiritomb, and then it's Gibble, Gabite and Garchomp, and then Munchlax and Riolu and Lucario, and Hippopotas and Hippowdon, and then Skorupi and Drapion, and then Krogunk and Toxicroak, and then Carnivine, and then Finneon and Luminion and Mantike. And then it's Snover and Abomasnow and Weavile. And then 462 is Magnezone, then Licky Licky, then Rhyperior and Tangrowth, and Electivire and Magmortar, and Togekiss and Yanmega, and Leafeon and Glaceon, and Gliscor and Mamoswine, and Porygon Z and Gallade. And then 476 is Probopass, then Dusknoir, and then Frostlass, and then Rotom, and then Uxie and Masprit and Azelf, and then Dialga and Palkia, and then Heatran and Regigigas, and then Giratina and Cresselia, Fione, Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus.
Yeah.
Yeah, halfway there. Well, actually, more than halfway there.
Doing great so far.
I know what you're doing. I see. Well, I don't see you.
Go on then.
Right, Victini, Snivy, Servine, Superior, Tepig, Pignite, Embor, Oshawott, Duot, Samurott.
That's fine.
And then Patrat and Watchhog, and then Lillipup and Herdier and Stoutland and Purloin and Lipard and Pansage and Simisage and Pansear and Simisare and Panpour and Simipore and Mooner and Mushana and P-Dove and Tranquil and Unpheasant, and then Blitzel and Zebstriker and then Roggenroller and Boldor and Gigalith and Woobat and Swoobat and Drillbur and Excadrill, and then Ordino and Timber and Girder and Conkeldurr and then Timpole and Palpitoad and Seismitoad and Fro and Sork. And then Swaddle and Swaddloon and Leavanny, and then Venipede, Whirlipede, Scolipede, then Cottony and Whimsicott and Petalil and Lilligant, and then Basculin, then Sandar and Crocorock and Crocodile, and then Darumaka and Darmanitan and Maractus, and then Dwebble and Crussel, and then Scraggy and Scrafty and Siglif, and Yamask and Cofragrugus, and then 564 is Tortuga and Caracosta and Archon and Archeops, and then Trubbish and Garbodor, and then Zorua and Zoroark, Minchino and Chinchino. And then Gothita, Gothorita and Gothitelle, and Solosis, Duosian and Reuniclus, Ducklet and Swanna, Vanillite, Vanillish, Vanillux, Deerling, Saucebuck, Emolga, Carablast and Escavalier, Fungus and Domungus, Frillish and Jellicent, Alamomola, then Joltik and Galvantula, Ferroseed and Ferrothorn, and then Clink, Clang, Tynamo, Electric, Electros, LGM, BEM, Litwick, Lampent, Chandelure, and then 610 is Axew and Fracture and Haxorus, then 613 is Cubchew and Beartick and Cryogonal, 616 is Shelmet and Excelgor, and then Stunfisk and Mindfu and Mindshout, 621 is Druddigan, 622 is Golurt, and then Golurk, and then Pawniard and Bisharp and Bouffalont and Rufflet and Braviary and Vullaby and Mandibuzz, then Heatmore and Durant, and then Dino and Sphylos and Hydreigon, and then Larvestra and Volcarona, and then Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Tornadus, Thunderous, Reshiram, Zekrom, Landorus, Qrem, Keldeo, Meloetta and Genesect.
Yep.
All good? Gen 5 done?
I hope so. I really struggled to keep up with you.
Should be screen recording that as well. That would have been an idea.
That would have been so much easier.
Right, okay. That would have been so much easier.
Oh,
My bad.
maybe we can do that in
In time.
Yeah.
No. Right, what gen am I on? Gen 6. We've got Chespin and Quilladin and Chestnut and Fennekin and Brakeson and Delphox and Froki and Frogadier and Greninja, then Bunnelby and Diggersby and Fletchling and Fletchinder and Talonflame and Scatterbug and Spupa and Vivillon and Litleo and Pyroar and Flabebe and Floette and Florges, and then Skiddo and Gogoat and Pancham and Pangoro and Furfrou and Esper and Meowstick and Honedge and Doublade and Aegislash. Then it's Spritzy and Aromatisse, and then Swirlix and Slurpuff and Inkay and Malamar and Binacle and Barbaracle. Then Skrelp and Dragalge, and then Clauncher and Chloritza and Helioptar and Heliolisk and Tyrant and Tyrantrum and Amora and Aurorus. And then Sylveon, and then it's Holucha and Dedenne and Carbink and Goomy and Sliggoo and Goodra. And that is 707 now, which is Klefki, and then Phantump and Trevenant and Pumpkaboo and Gorgeist. And then 712 is Bergmite and Avalug and Noibat and Neuven and Xerneas and Eviltor and Zygarde. And then Diancie, Hooper and Volcanion.
Nice. Short gen for you there.
Very short gen. I mean, they're all short now, but that was the shortest one. Only 72. 72? 71?
Doesn't
72.
matter.
It does to me. Right, now here's where things are going to get dicey. So I'm going to take my time. Got Rowlet and Dartrix and Decidueye and Litten and Torracat and Incineroar and then Poplio and Brionne and then Primarina. It brings me up to 730. And then it's Pikipek and Trumbeak and Toucanon, and then it's Yungoos and Gumshoes, and then it's Grubbin and Chargerbug and Vicavolt. Then it is Crabrawler and Crabominable, then it's Oricorio, then Cutiefly, then Ribombi, then Rockruff, then Lycanroc, then Wishy-Washy, then 747 I want to say is Moraine, then Toxapex, and then Mudbray and Mudsdale. 751 is suddenly escaping me. It's Dupido and Araquanid. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then Fomantis and Lurantis, and Morlo and Shinotic, and 757 is Salandit, 758 is Salazzle, 759 is Stuffle, and then Beware. You'd hate me if I got those wrong.
Yep.
Then 761 is Bounsweet, then Steenie, then Sorina, then Comfey, then it's Oranguri, then Persimmon. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Then Wimpod and Galissapod, then Sandygast and Pelosand. That brings me up to 770, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Then Pukumuku, Type Null, Silvally, Minior. 775 is Kamala. 776 is Turtonator. 777 is Togedemaru. 778 is Mimikyu. 779, I want to say Bruxish.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drampa, and then Delmise, or Delmise, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's 781. 782 is Yangmoto, then Hakamoto, then Komoto, then you've got Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, and then Cosmog, Cosmoem, Solgaleo, Lunala, Nihilego, Buzzwell Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, Necrozma, Magiana, Marshadow, Poipole, Naganadel, then it's Blacephalon and Stakataka? No, it's Stakataka and Blacephalon.
Stack attack then.
Yeah. And then Zeraora, and that's Gen 7 done.
Nice.
Right, now for Gen etc. We've got Meltan and Melmetal. Did
Yes,
I get those two
well done,
right?
yes.
Yeah! Woo! Right, Gen 8, which is the most recent one, and it is going to be dicey.
You can do this. I know you can do this. We're almost there.
You've got Grookey, and Thwacky, and Rillaboom, and Scorbunny, and Raboot, and Cinderace, and Sobble, and Drizzile, and Inteleon. That brings me up to 818. So it's Squavet and Greedent, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Then 821 is Rookidee, then Corvisquire, then Corviknight, Blipbug, Dottler, and then Orbital. Then Nickit and Feeble. Then Gossifleur and then Eldegoss. Then 831. Oh, I had this. I know this.
You do know this. Take your time.
Oh, it's Wooloo! Of course it's Wooloo, and Dubwool, and Tootle, and then Dreadnought, and then Yamper, and Boltond, and then Roly-Coly, Carcol, and Colossal, and then Applin, and Flapple, and Appleton. And 843 is Silicobra, and then Sandaconda. and then Cramorant, and then Aracuda and Barracuda, and then Toxel and Toxtricity, and then Sizzlipede and Centiscorch. Then 852 is Clobberpus and then Graplocked, and then Sinistea and Poltegeist, and then it's Hatenna, then Hattrem, then Hatterene, and then Impidimp and Mogrem and Grimmsnarl. Then 862. Oh, I had these all in my head earlier.
It's where you're getting rusty, isn't it?
No. These are the Galarian evolutions. You've got Obstagoon and then Berserker. And then I want to say Cursalove and Surfetched and Mr. Rhyme and Runerigus.
Yes.
Yes, and then Milcery and Alcremie. Then 870 is Phalanx. No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
870 Phalanx.
Okay. Oh, what's after Phalanx? It's another single evolution.
Take your time before you say anything.
I know that Snom is 872. Oh, it's Pincurchin.
Yep.
Pincurchin, then Snom, then Frostmoth, and then 874. Oh, I'm going to kick myself.
I know you can get this.
Oh, I literally had these earlier. Nuts.
You can do this.
This is where I get rusty. Oh, 874 is Stonjourner.
Yes.
And then 875 is Ice Cube.
Yes.
876 is Indeedee.
Yes.
877 is Morpeko.
Yes.
Then Cufant.
Yes.
Then Copperaja. Then Dracozolt.
Yes.
Then Arctozolt.
Yes.
Then Dracovish.
Yes.
Then Arctovish.
Yes.
Then that's A83, yeah? Then Duraludon. Then it is Dreepy. And Dracloak.
Yep.
And Dragapult. That's 887, yeah?
Yeah.
Then we've got Zacian.
Yeah.
Then Zamazenta.
Yeah.
Then Eternatus.
Yeah.
Then Cubfu.
Oh, here we go.
Then Urshifu. Then the Mythical being revealed on Pokemon Day, so be sure to check that out. And then Calyrex. And then the two weird Reggie things that we saw in the Direct.
And the birds.
Well, those are Galarian
I
things.
suppose, yeah. You just had to go that extra mile at the end, didn't
Oh,
you?
that Stonjourner
Numbers and orderings of those are subject to change when that's official. But yay, you did it! You can take that off now.
Well, I just figure that the Mythical Pokemon is going to be in the June DLC because it's going to be distributed for the movie, which is out in July. So, and Calyrex is in the second DLC, so that's why I put it there.
Okay.
Okay. It's very bright.
Thank you for watching.
I can't
this
believe I
video.
messed up on Stonjourner.
You didn't mess up. You got there eventually.
Felt like forever.
But if you can do this or know anyone that can, I would love to see a video. Yeah, we'd love to see a video.
Oh, it is so bright now.
That. Thank you, Joe, for letting me use you for a video.
No problem.
Is there anything you want to end with saying?
I'm sorry I messed up.
You're too hard on yourself. If you have liked this video, smash that like button, share with your friends, and if you haven't already, press the subscribe button.
And ring that bell for the notifications. That's a thing.
Press the subscribe button for more Pokemon videos, and until next time.
See ya.